Hello, and good evening, or good day, or good morning here from Czech, the Middle Central Europe. Today I have a nice interview with Hanka and Kubik, who are vibe rapping together as a really nice activity for children. So, Hanka, welcome.
Hello, Anichka.
So, I
Hello.
know about you that you are mother of four children. So you need to have a lot of activity for them. And then I know that we have started to vibe rapping together. Can you tell us how was it for you to do vibe rapping with me? How was it for children? What benefits do you feel about it?
Yeah, hi everyone. Yes, I'm mother of four and four small kids. Next to me is Jacob, who is 10 years old, and he's the oldest one. And as he speaks a little bit of English, he wanted to be with me here on this video and tell you also about his experience about the wire wrapping. Well, with Anichka, it was our first time that we started to wire wrap with you. You introduced the art of wire wrapping to us,
Mhm.
and that was really lovely because with nowadays kids' activities, it's most of the time either the toys from the shops that are really expensive and they don't last too long for the kids to keep their interest in it, or you can do sports, which is great, but it's not that easy uh, in regards of logistics, how to travel with each kid for sports and do it regularly, but we still do that. Or you have computers and all the modern technologies that are really tempting for the kids to spend their time on. But that's not what we parents really want for them, because we know that doing stuff, creating new stuff with our hands, with our intelligence and our creativity, with the fantasy that kids have, that's the best for their development. So I was really impressed when we did the first wire wrapping with you. I
And
was
you need like this, and this is what you need for the activity.
that's all what we had. We had only the wire
Yes,
and
yes,
pliers, and that
pliers.
was it, and some beads and crystals.
Yes, yes.
And I was really impressed how my kids were keen on creating, and did not want to stop. It was
So
amazing. It wasn't easy for their fingers at the first time, but to hold the wire and turn it around and create the spirals, even the pliers, it was really tempting for them to do something with the pliers, but it wasn't easy. But after some time, they needed patience, which is really good to learn as well for life. But with your guidance, how to hold the pliers correctly, how to do the wire around the pliers, that was the trick that even my kids had to listen to, because when they try their own way, it was hard for them. When they
mhm.
listened to you and did it the right way according to your step by step
Thank you.
process, they managed, and they saw that if they are learning by example, they can do much easier work and they get much faster to the result. So that was impressive that how fast they could learn, and they didn't want to stop. They created so many crystal necklaces, not only for themselves but also for the kids. And my I can probably say that my second son, he is in love with his
Mm.
classmate, and it's heartful for me that he created also crystals for his loved girlfriend.
So nice.
So that was awesome for me to see how they think about it. Also, I will create something and I will give it to someone, and that was special for me.
That's really special. And from my experience, when I am doing workshop with children, I give them this pool of wire, and then their fantasy is growing.
Mhm.
Someone is making dog or cat or flowers or anything, unicorn or anything, and this is what you need for it. And then just the fantasy and the creativity of children is working, and every creation is really original.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing your experience. Maybe now, Kubik, I would like to ask you one question. How was it for you the first time you have tried vibe wrapping?
It was good because at the start it was not so hard how I'd accessed, but it was quite easy. And when I had it in my hands, then it was quite good.
Thank
Mm.
you. And
How
your English
many
is
crystals
great.
did you make?
Uh, I think like 5 crystals.
5 crystals, and we were also learning the rows around the crystal with
Yes,
you.
Rose.
And I couldn't stop myself and did the fish with the
Mhm.
little crystals.
Right, right. Yes.
And I couldn't resist your free workshop, or not free workshop, but the 4 week course that you just had. And
Thank
we
you.
were creating with you. I've done the rings. Yes,
This is the fish
that
we were
thing.
making
Yes,
together.
I have it in blue crystals, our favorite color. And yeah, we can't wait to do the heart. I hope we will manage by tomorrow. We are
Thank
a little bit short with the wire, so we need to do it at once, first
you. Oh,
time.
okay.
And yeah, we will buy some more wire and we will follow you
Thank
because
you. I have
it's
still
lovely.
I have still here some photos what you have. Maybe we can show it. What I also think that you were saying that this was a birthday party and you brought their vibe wrapping as a children activity, and that
Yeah,
was like the most impressive one for them. So
it
could
was.
you tell us about it?
Yeah, it was also amazing experience for me. Kuba had birthday party just 2 weeks ago, and
Here's a
for
question. How old are you, Kuba? How old
I'm
are you?
old.
he
10
just
years.
turned, yeah, he just turned 10 years. And
Okay.
of course, the modern technologies are interesting to them. So Kuba wished for artificial intelligence, the oculars, the virtual reality binoculars to have. So we rented it just for the weekend. We invited lots of friends from his class and from his sport. And we had like 16 kids at home.
Wow.
And so we knew that only one can play with the virtual reality and others will watch. So I set up tables with different activities as well. And we had some, I don't know how it's called, with the beats, how you play. And one of the tables was with these wires and pliers. And it was interesting when kids walked around and they said, "What's this? What can I do with it?" And I sat down because I had some tutorials from you, and we created the rings that you can see.
Yeah.
And just as you said, the girls and the boys, they started their own fantasy, and they were not afraid of using the wire. They were just turning it around, spiraling, playing with it. And as you can see, some of the designs of their rings is unbelievable. They really created something completely new, like even the bracelet. It goes well with one of the rings. So that was awesome for me to see how they are not afraid and they can just practice and try, and they loved it. And they spent hours sitting at the table, changing themselves, coming back and forth, and doing more. And it was lovely to see that these kids don't only want the modern technologies, but also this old art techniques, and they can create so much out of it. So
Achievement.
boys, girls, they were both of them at this table, and I really loved it. It was precious time for me to see it.
Thank you.
So,
That's
yeah.
great, and I know it because I was also, although I am teaching also workshops for children, so I know how excited they are about.
Yeah.
I have here
You,
some more two
you
photos. Yes.
I want to suggest really, when you learn something to do with your hands, teach it to your kids or grandchildren also. Whenever they come for a visit, it's a precious time that you spend together. You can talk while wire wrapping. They are focusing on the job, but they spend really precious time with you. And it's so special. They open up their heart and the conversation flows, and it's so nice compared to computers or even the virtual reality. So it's really precious time that we have with the kids. And I'm happy that Kuba, at the age of 10, he's still willing to do this stuff with me. So d- we should not waste our time on the computers, but really spending time at the table, talking to each other, having a good snack together, and just enjoy the time, having the joy out of the crafts that we create out of it. You see here the hearts, you are showing the heart. This heart is from Kuba's friend, um,
Mhm.
a boyfriend, and he created it for his mom,
That's so
who
nice.
is my friend. So I was
And
really
this is the first, this is the one
trial.
side that
Yeah.
you are making something for someone, and the someone is receiving something what was made only for him. And this is also such a great connection between the two. You cannot buy this one. And
Yeah.
I think that we have, like, I will now stop the presentation, that we have now as a society, we have like a really good time. We can buy almost everything,
Yeah.
but this is something what you cannot buy. And I think in the future, this will be much more appreciated than
Mhm.
bought stuff so from shops. So this is also something what I'm so excited and in love of vibe wrapping, because there are many possibilities how you can and what you can do with it. So
And it's the jewelry that comes out of this activity, but the time together, you will never return it back. So that's really special. So go ahead if you've tried wire wrapping and it's not easy for you. You can wire wrap with friends, and it brings so much joy. And also the focus of the kids. That was interesting. They don't want to stop, they don't want to do things for a long time. But with the wire wrapping, it was interesting how focused they were, the
mhm.
attention that they spent on it. That was interesting for me too. Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much. Thank you to be my guest today. Is there
Thank you.
anything more, Kuba or Hanka, what you would like to say before I say bye?
We want to do more wire wrapping, create some easy projects for us so we can carry on.
Okay.
And we can't wait to wire wrap with you and your community furthermore. So thank you so much.
Thank you for
And
being part of this community. So thank you and have a great day. Bye.
thank you. Bye bye.